second part of don't give up your love. Don't give up your love. All of us will be assailed by somebody. We'll all have our difficult person to deal with, or our difficult people to deal with, or our difficult situations that we have to deal with. As Buddhists, Christians, Hindus, ordinary people, we will have difficulties. We'll have the time when someone will say to us, I hate you, with real venom and real, really want to harm you. We have to have enormous courage not to give up our love. Enormous courage to rely on just that one thing, And once the Dalai Lama was telling a story. He went to see a monk, a Christian monk, famed Christian monk, and he said to the monk, what is your main practice? You could see a beautiful aura around this monk. And the monk turned to him and he said, I meditate on loving God. Dalai Lama said, that's exactly what I do. You see? So, holding on to our love is so very important. Holding on to our respect for others and our compassion is the practice. Is the practice. You may say all sorts of lovely chants, and you may do, prostrations and make offerings and look fantastic. But if you're without a truly loving heart, then it's just like trying to grow fruit and vegetables in a desert. Alright, now when somebody really hates you, really, really hates you, you think to yourself, Buddhists can do this, I don't know if Christians can. You think, what part of me that this person hates? Is it my ears, my hair, my eyebrows, skin, teeth, hands, toes? What part? Blood, bones? What part? What part do you hate? I hate all of it. Hate all of it. You have to think a little bit of Shunyata wisdom, is it? It may help, What part of this person doesn't like? This or this or this. And you realise actually, it's not you that the person hates. It's because, and then the particular person, all their life they've had their heart chakra tight, They haven't been able to open up their heart chakra to real love. The heart chakra's been very tight, very, very tight, like a walnut, Full of frustration, full of frustration of not getting what they want and having to have what they don't want. So when I come along and wave a little red flag, out comes the hatred. I cop it. But in actual fact, it's always been there, right? Great meditators and so on, like His Holiness and great saints and so on, they have abandoned completely hatred, frustration, And so when you're blessed with one of these great holy beings, and I have been in the presence of these absolutely great holy beings, the power of their love is devastating. Absolutely devastating. It is all powerful. There's no real person there. There is just this purity of wisdom, compassion, love. Absolutely powerful. So, look, it takes more than 30 years of meditation, Don't think you're going to get it in 30 years of meditation. Maybe 30 lifetimes are more like it, maybe getting close. Takes a while. So, and also, you have to be so careful of your thoughts. So careful. No hatred, Just because someone hates you, or maybe they've destroyed some of your property, or taken your girlfriend, or kicked your dog or something, then you've just got to resolve, so strongly, I will never hate. I will never lose my love. I'll never lose my compassion, my wisdom, never, never, never. You have to be so courageous in this life, This is what we've got to do as Buddhists, as Christians, as Hindus, as Muslims. Never lose our love. Also, a little bit of help, I don't know, just helped me to see the other person as kind of paper thin, like 2 dimensions, like just as they turn, they're just paper thin, So they can't harm you if they're just 2 dimensions. I don't know why that helped, but it just did a little bit. So, and also remembering the great love of saints, what they had to endure. Mother Teresa, Jesus Christ, Lord Buddha, they've all had to endure tremendous negative people who have harmed them, who have harmed their disciples, who have caused huge havoc. Still, they do not lose their love and compassion. So meditate on the great saints and Buddhist masters and so on, who have never lost their love. And then maybe you think, His Holiness the Dalai Lama for 50 years, he's never lost his love against, terrible, terrible oppressors that destroyed his country and his people. And still he has the most compassionate, loving heart in the whole universe. So, somebody causes you problem and pain, for 1 week, 2 weeks. Also, forgiveness. This is very important, the blessing of forgiveness. So if that person, you have this sort of, person coming at you, and then with all your heart and mind, completely, totally, I forgive. Completely, totally, I forgive. I forgive my own faults, and I forgive the other person. They're under the control of anger. They've got anger in their heart. I don't have anger in my heart. So how much more fortunate am I? No anger, lots of love. They have anger. They're very unlucky. Is it true? Maybe they've got $1 trillion. Doesn't matter. They've got an angry, walnut, closed heart. You have no money, but you have an open, beautiful, compassionate heart. Trillion times better. Trillion times better. All right? And so, forgiveness, meditate on the saints, meditate every day, always, loving kindness, wishing the happiness of all living beings. Wishing, start with little children. May all children have happiness. May they have their suffering. May they have lovely food and lovely houses and lovely schools and kind people around them. Start with little children. And mothers, fathers, grandmothers, animals, hell beings, work out, until your love completely fills this troubled world. Doesn't matter, you build 100 temples, you just saturate the whole universe with your love and your compassion. Just saturate the whole world with your love, your compassion. That is the offering. All right, all the best. Every happiness.